boys and girls. How are y'all today? I'm here with Sparky, and we're here to tell you another story from the Bible. And I'm focusing on Tuesdays mainly with the Old Testament. And today, the story I'm going to tell you is about a time when things were not going very well on earth. There were more and more people living on the earth, and God's heart was filled with pain because a lot of people were not showing love to each other. They were showing hate. And God was not very happy. And so God looked down and talked to one person. And that one person was Noah. And he said to Noah, Noah, things are not going well. Things are going wrong. People are so full of hate and not love. I want to change and show them. So I have to show the people something. So guess what God said? I want you to build an ark. An ark? What is that? Well, boys and girls, it's something that looks like this. Noah was not a carpenter. He didn't know what to do, but he trusted God, and God told him what to do. So Noah built an ark that was very similar to this. And people laughed and made fun of him, and they came by and looked at him and laughed. And Noah just kept doing it because that's what God told him to do. Well, when he finished it and it was ready, God said, okay, Noah, we're going to take some animals and we're going to put them on the ark. Because when the rains come, I want to save some of the animals and your family. And Noah's going, I don't know how to do that, God. God says, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. And guess what? He did. The animals just started showing up. They just came. And they got on the ark, and it was filled with all kind of animals, and Noah and his family gathered food and drink and water and all of those things that they were going to need to be on the ark. People are still laughing at them down there. They're laughing. And then all of a sudden, guess what? The rain started coming down, and it rained for 40 days and 40 nights, and the world was covered with water. Flood. 40 days, 40 nights, rocking on that boat. Can you imagine? And the animals were making all kind of noises. It was hard to sleep at night because animals were so loud. They were disconcerted. They weren't used to being inside. And Noah and his family were probably really tired. And then all of a sudden, the rain stopped. And Noah climbed up to the top, the observation deck, and looked out. And all he could see was water. Nothing anywhere but water. It was like he was in the middle of what we would now think in the ocean. Nothing. Saw nothing. Waited a few more days, went back out, didn't do anything. But you know what Noah decided to do? He thought, well, maybe just where I am in the ark, there's no land showing. So he got a dove, and he sent the dove out. And the dove went and flew back and came back. And he did that several times. And then finally, one day, the dove came back with a branch in his mouth, an olive branch. And Noah was filled with hope because he knew the waters were receding and soon they would be able to get off the ark. And that's what finally happened. And they finally came to a resting place, and all the animals and Noah's family were able to get off the ark. And as they did, God realized what he had done was maybe not the best choice, because he decided that even though people were going to not follow him at all times, he could do something better. And that's what he said then. He promised that he would not destroy the earth again by putting a rainbow in the sky. But you know what God had already decided? That he was going to send his son to earth to show us how to live and not be filled with hate, and show us how to be filled with love. So when we see a rainbow in the sky, we remember that is God's promise to us, the people on earth, that he will remember us and keep his covenant with us, that he will love and protect us and show us the right way to live. And so, boys and girls, if you want to make a rainbow like this to help you remember, simple. Look, half of a paper plate, and you can see I just colored it in. And if you don't remember the colors of the rainbow, remember this. Roy G. Bibb. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Indigo is dark blue. Blue is a lighter blue. And then violet, of course, is our purple. So there's another craft idea you can go besides the ones I sent home. So remember, God promised us that no matter what happens, He's there for us. And I sort of basically told this story from this book called, and I know a lot of you have it because you've told me, the Jesus Storybook Bible. And that story is at the beginning because we are telling the story from the Old Testament. And so it's near the beginning, and it is on page 38. It's called A New Beginning. So if you want to reread the story or have your mom reread or dad reread the story to you, or maybe even an older brother or sister, and some of you who read well, you can read it for yourself and reread the story of a new beginning and the story of Noah and the ark. Now, before I finish, I'm going to sing the song. I'm not going to sing all of it, but we're going to have the link on there that you can click onto YouTube, and I'm going to send you the lyrics. But I'm going to sing just a little bit so you get the tune in your head, because some of you may know this song and some of you may not. It's called Rise and Shine, or Arky Arky. And I got to have the words because I forget the words because it's been so long since I've sung it, okay? You ready? Here we go. The Lord said to Noah, there's gonna be a floody, floody. Lord said to Noah, there's gonna be a floody, floody. Get those children out of the muddy, muddy, children of the Lord. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. The Lord told Noah to build him an arky, arky. Lord told Noah to build him an arky, arky. Build it out of gopher, barky, barky, children of the Lord. So rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. Now, I'm not going to sing anymore. You have to go listen to the YouTube video and sing along. And tell your parents I'm going to send an email with the lyrics so that they can print them out and help you sing those songs. But if you watch the YouTube video, the lyrics are at the bottom too. But if you listen to it a couple of times, you'll get it, because I know how y'all like to sing and y'all remember words. Sparky, what'd you think? Yes?
I think it was great.
Good. Notice Sparky's wearing his mask because he's sitting next to me and we're not 6 feet apart. So that's what we were doing today. Sparky, so glad you came. We're going to work on that song, okay?
Sounds great, Nova.
All right, let's say our prayer. Dear God, thank you for the promise that you sent us with the rainbow in the sky. Thank you for loving us enough to also send Jesus to teach us how to love and live on this earth. And all of God's people say, amen. And that was pretty long.